Welcome back to Calm Before the Storm podcast. I am Steph.
I'm Kim.
And I'm Kimberly.
How's it going, ladies? How you been? Missed ya.
Good,
Good.
good. How are you?
Good, good. Loving life here.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Happy Tuesday. We love Tuesdays here.
Happy
We love
Tuesday.
Tuesdays. Yes.
Yeah.
Tuesdays
Taco
are the best
Tuesday.
days. Taco Tuesday.
Do you really do Taco Tuesday?
No,
No.
Sometime.
no.
Sometimes.
Sometime. Yeah.
Sometimes I try. My family is not big on
Wait, when
tacos.
is Cinco de Mayo? Is it fall on a Tuesday? I think it's a Monday.
I think it's a
Mm,
Monday. So everybody better
Yes,
have that
it's a
Monday
Monday.
off.
that's fine. I'm still gonna go get me
Monday margaritas.
Monday
I'm gonna
margarita.
go get me a margarita and tacos and call it a day.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
Yes.
that is legit my holiday.
Yeah, I know.
100% it's our day.
We
It
got
is
Yes.
to
our
celebrate
national
last year
favorite
though.
holiday.
That
And
was
we
fun.
have to celebrate. That's our year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
serious talk. We
Yes.
have so
hmm
that's a holiday in itself.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a forever holiday moving forward, ladies.
Yes.
So be prepared.
I take it very
Yeah.
serious.
Me
Yes.
too.
I wish
I
we could
do.
celebrate this year, but I can't make it.
I
Yes,
know.
I know. We
Hmm.
still
We'll have you on
we'll
FaceTime.
exactly.
Yes,
We're
yes.
cheersing it
And I'm
up
gonna
to a
go, no,
margarita.
one thing, I'm gonna go get me a margarita. I know that's for sure.
Right. You definitely
Cheers.
need a margarita.
Yes.
You could even make
Hmm
your own.
Yep.
Yes.
Doesn't matter where you celebrate as long as you're celebrating.
hmm
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get into our highs and lows. My
Yes.
high for the week is that I am going on a girls' trip to
Ooh,
Costa Rica this week.
so exciting.
So excited in my Kevin Hart voice.
It was a good one. It was a good one.
That sounds like
Yeah.
fun.
Yes.
Yes.
So very
Um,
excited for that.
so you pack?
No.
It's
Well,
Great
technically,
question.
my suitcase is always packed. I just
semi-packed. It's
gotta
semi-packed.
take
We just
certain
gotta
things
add the
out.
essentials. Yes, yes,
Give and take. Give and take.
yes.
Yes,
Kim, you
yes.
pack?
Gotta.
No.
Yeah, I'm
But
gonna
it's so
be
good
tonight. You're
because
gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna
it's
take
like,
this.
yeah.
That's
Shout
why
out
I'm
to
gonna be
Sheen.
sleep
Shout out
on a
to Sheen.
plane. In
Yep.
my head, I'm going to drink and have a great time, but I'm gonna
Oh,
be
yeah.
asleep as soon as I get to the airport because I waited to the last minute.
That's
Okay,
how it goes. Yeah, same here. I
So
okay.
feel
it
like I
is
work
what it
better
is.
under pressure.
Yes,
Why
hmm
yes.
is
We
that? Because
gotta
they say
take.
I
they,
don't know.
uh,
Procrastination.
it's
No,
like you think better. Like, okay, I think this would
Yes.
work out better, and then,
Yep.
because now you don't have
Yep.
a choice. You have
hmm
to make a decision. You have to get
Yes.
it done. So whether it works or not, you're
right,
making that choice, right? You're
right,
like, well, it is
hmm
what it is at this point. I have no choice but to make
Yep.
a decision.
yeah.
And then I overpack. My suitcase be like just about to be overweight.
But at least you have options.
Yeah.
I agree.
At least
You
you have
need the
options.
options. I don't
You
know how
do need the
people do this
options.
backpack traveling.
My husband
That's
does
all they
that.
take.
Yeah, he
Huh?
does that. My
Really?
husband does that. Yeah, he does a backpack packing thing.
I
Hmm.
need to
No.
learn because
And
I've
that's it. He
tried.
doesn't take nothing else.
Whatever shoes like he has, that he might take one pair of shoes and
Okay.
then whatever he has on and like his slides
That's
and then
where
his
I get
clothes and yeah.
the crazy is the shoes because you feel like you need to have a sandals for the beach, a sandals to walk around,
But I
shoes
think
to
that's
go
more for like
out.
women, right? Like men,
There's
it's
Right.
men
That's what I'm
like
saying.
different.
that
Us.
too.
Yeah.
I
No,
mean,
but
some men, yeah.
there are men like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's men
I
like
have a
that
man
too.
like that. I
Really?
remember that photo from Vegas. Yeah, we were only there
He
for what, four
definitely
days, and
does.
he had like 11 sneakers. Like, why? Where are we going? How many
Oh
feet do
my
you have?
goodness.
Yeah.
And it was a weekend trip.
Yeah, it was
So
a
like
weekend trip. There was
three
11
days.
Weekend.
pairs of Jordans. It was
And he literally, we
unreal.
counted them. And that was just sneakers. There were shoes too.
There was shoes, loafers. Yeah,
He
there
was
was a
like,
whole
"Look,
to-do
I
list.
don't know what color I want to wear today,
Yeah.
but I might change it tomorrow. So we're just gonna."
Yeah, he
He
did the
was gonna be on
two-a-days
point no matter what he
all
was
the
wearing.
time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He
Because
was
it's like you
prepped.
So
feel like you gotta feel like you're in your closet, right? So
yes,
that's how it be. You don't want to be
No,
yes.
like,
yeah.
damn, I forgot that shirt at home, or like I
You
should
don't
have.
want to be there and not have what you wanted.
Right.
But
And I
it's
feel
so
like,
crazy.
But I'm
yeah,
still like, did I pack that? Okay, do I really have everything?
yes.
The
I
anxiety's still
do like
coming.
a walkthrough, and I do like 2 outfits per day because I'm
Yeah.
like, all right, give or take. And you know, us ladies, sometimes we wake up and we're like, we just are not for it today.
Hmm.
I don't feel slim and trim. I need to use the like lazy outfit. So I always do like 2 a days.
Hmm.
But Steph has a picture of what he would look like. Remember his that big ass backpack? It's like a big backpack because that's what he essentially shows up with. He showed up to her house one night for 2 nights stay
With a suitcase.
with a suitcase.
You gotta have his
So if anyone
options.
overpacks, yeah, it's definitely not
He
me.
takes the cake. He
He
takes
definitely
the
does.
cake. But I could
But
rock with him
overpacking is
because
a
I
thing.
feel
Yes,
like I pack very
you can.
close to him. If
Hmm.
not the same, a little, just maybe I take away a couple of shoes. But clothes,
Yeah.
I have to sit on the suitcase. It's a mess. And I usually, if I'm going with my husband, I'm sneaking things in his suitcase. I'm sneaking
Hmm.
things in my daughter's suitcase. So I got things everywhere
Hmm.
That's what
because
he
I
does
need to bring
too.
it
Like you
all.
guys basing that luggage? No. How much more stuff you need? It's come to the point we
Because,
gotta weigh the luggage before we leave
yes.
because
Then I take a big tote bag that I'm just throwing more stuff in there
oh
too.
my God.
So you're taking it on the carry-on, on the pocketbook, and the
Mhm. Kim,
Yes,
he had
yes.
to fold jeans on a carry-on, girl. I was in the middle of the airport and we were this close to missing the flight. And it was almost 65 pounds.
oh
He
my
had to
goodness.
take jeans and roll it into his backpack. I was like, this is obnoxious.
It
Yeah, I'm
is.
not that
And
bad.
then don't even use
None.
50% of it. You probably use 20% of your clothes.
For
Mm-mm.
me, I set the mind frame of whatever's coming, that's what you got to use, and that's that. Don't go
Yes.
overboard because then you paying that overboard money. Whatever's in there, that's your options. That's it.
Yeah, but then that makes me put all the options in because it's like whatever's in there, I need to have it.
Oh my God, I don't understand you guys.
Then what if I need okay, I want to be comfortable, but then what if
Hmm.
I want to be cute and wear, a nice sexy outfit or some
Or what if
heels?
it's raining and you don't,
Right.
yeah, I
I
get
need
it.
52 bathing suits. I'm going for 3 days, but I need to have
100%.
choices.
That's
Hmm.
what I have the most of. I won't even lie. It's bathing suits. Like, how many
Yes.
bathing suits you need to sit at the same poolside? I don't know.
And 90% of the time, you literally sit in a bathing suit the entire time.
Hmm.
Yes. Yeah.
The entire time. You go to
All the
breakfast
time.
in a bathing suit, you go to lunch in a bathing suit.
Snacks in a bathing suit. Yeah. Mm.
But I need
But
all
we're
the clothes.
excited. Yes.
So that's my high. What's your high? Why
What's
you
your
laughing
high,
at me?
Kim?
Oh, I'm going on vacation. That has been my high for the last couple of weeks. My high is I'm going on vacation. I
Mm,
need it.
Oh,
Yeah.
ready for
yes,
that drink by the pool.
honey.
For that hot air to smack me in my face when I get off the plane. Woof, I'm here.
Oh my
It's a
God.
special feeling
Yeah,
when
it
the
definitely is.
airport doors go and you
Hmm.
walk through.
You just get
Yeah.
smacked by heat.
Humidity, boom.
Like, yeah. Next one, hopefully we could get Kim on the plane, but we're working on that. We're working on it.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Keep trying.
She's more of a road trip kind of girl,
Yeah,
especially
we're
Yeah,
gonna have
given
to,
right
yeah,
now. We could
yeah,
I
definitely
know.
do a
But
road
I
trip.
could do the road
We
trip.
yeah.
could we
Yeah.
could start slow, do road
Mm-hmm.
trip.
Well, yeah, we'll take baby steps. Baby
Mm-hmm.
steps.
I'm fine
That's a
with road trip.
plan.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. We already look
See,
at us.
we got you to say yes to a road trip.
Yeah,
That
Mm,
yeah,
works.
yeah.
okay. We're working on
Okay,
that.
vacation, here we come. Woo.
Yeah.
What about
What's your
you?
high, Kim?
My high, Easter just passed, so just spending time with the family.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Did you indulge on the 420 Easter high?
The
Were you high
420
on
Easter high,
Easter?
but the Easter dinner, not the just the regular Easter dinner.
Hmm.
That
Yeah.
was
Okay.
it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And your low, my low, um, I would say is that I wanted it to speed up because I want to go away, but then it's like,
Hmm.
okay, now let's take a pause and slow down so don't go too
Mm,
fast.
Mhm.
That's my
yes.
low.
My low, it's just been a long week. So
Mhm.
nothing too crazy of a low, but just like this week's.
Over it, ready for the weekend feel.
Hmm.
I hear you. That happens.
Hmm. What about you, Kim?
Uh, Mine is a high and a low. I got an invitation to my daughter's graduation, the youngest.
Hmm.
So of course it's a high, but it's like, oh my God, I don't have babies no more. Like that's it. It's like the
Mm,
kindergarten step up ceremony, and it's like,
Hmm.
oh my God.
we're
So
going
it's a
to
high and a
numbers
low.
now.
Whew, I know this is it. It's crunch time. No more
Yes.
babies.
Yes. That definitely is like a high low
Yeah,
kind of feel because it's
yeah.
like, yes, finally the independence, but then it's like, oh my God, I
Hmm.
miss it a
Oh
little
my
bit.
Hmm.
God. Yeah, yeah.
I feel that.
So,
I feel
yep,
that. So
yeah.
today I was having some thought. I was having a conversation and
Mm.
I was like, I gotta ask this. I was talking about toxic traits.
Oh,
And I realized what one of my toxic traits are. And it
mm,
is that whenever whenever I used to get into an argument, I don't do it anymore. Maybe, depends, I don't know. But whenever it would be like an argument or with someone, like something that just was like uncomfortable or they hurt my feelings, or I'm automatically like, it's the end for
mm.
you. Like, I don't want to talk to you. We breaking up. We not friends no more. And I'm like, why are you so toxic? Like, it's okay to have a little riff, girl. You
Yeah.
don't have to get, you don't have to end it. You don't have to jump off the cliff and say it's over.
Hmm.
And I'm
Right.
like, that is so toxic of me. Like, just because
Mm-hmm.
something gets a little rocky, it's like you're cut off, you're done,
Mm.
over
I
for
think
you.
it's because you lost like the trust.
No, but it doesn't have to be a crazy problem. It
Okay.
could
Right.
be
It could be
simple
something
things.
so simple and you just like, you're whatever.
It's done. Right.
Yes. And it's like, girl, why were you like this? I'm better now. I mean, I
Mm.
probably still do it for certain things. I can't pinpoint it at the moment, but I'm like, that's a
Mm.
toxic trait. So what are some of your toxic traits? Is me digging in deep into myself lately.
Yeah. It's good
Um,
because I've been digging too. I think for me, a lot of people tell me, like my kids, my person, my like dad, I get mad about something or something bothers me that they do. And instead of like nipping it in the butt, I like hold it until like I blow my top. And
I'm
then
the same
instead of
way.
me coming to them like, hey, I wish you would have done this like XYZ, it's just like, what about it? It's like, because you held it so long,
Now you're
now
like,
approach is aggressive.
Hmm.
And then, then that's going to cause rift because your aggression, their aggression. It's like, whoa. And it's like, maybe you should nip it in the butt when it happens. So that's one of my toxic traits. I
I
hold
think
on
I'm
to it
the
and I'm like,
same way.
quiet.
Like I just hold everything in. It might take me long time to like
Right.
blow up, but I will blow up. But
mm-hmm.
yeah, that's one of my toxic trait. Oh no, like that's your toxic trait. I agree. My
Mm,
toxic trait is I'm an overthinker.
mm,
Yes, me
I'm a real
too.
big overthinker. Um and that's why I was gonna tell you guys that I think I said it before, I started reading more. So I was gonna tell you today that I just started reading this book. It is called Don't Believe Everything You Think. So
mm.
yes.
That sounds good.
Um So
Yeah.
yeah, I like it. It makes you really think like, okay, okay. Like how do you
Yep.
separate the two from thinking and overthinking? So it's a good book. I just started, so
I
Oh, that's
definitely
good.
am an overthinker too. I will
Yeah.
plan the whole um
conversation.
conversation and even have think of your responses and then think of a response
Right.
for like I've played out the 10 ways this can go
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
before I approach something. And that is
Mm-hmm.
like a big overthinking. And I think that has a lot to do with like childhood, like growing up. you
Yep.
know, our parents were kind of strict, and you needed to be on point at all times.
Mhm.
There's no room for mistakes. You got to be like soldiers. Like, things
Mhm.
are clean,
Yeah.
homework's done right, everything's done to perfection. If you didn't do it right, we starting over.
Right.
So it's
Mhm.
like back then you needed to have all your ducks in a row. You need to make sure everything's lined up. So now it's like, okay, I think about all the scenarios
Mhm.
Yep.
before I even approach something.
And then it don't
Mm.
even work out with all the scenarios
Then
you
it'd be
had.
so simple.
Right. It's the simplest thing. It's like, wait, what did I do all of that for?
Yeah. But
Yes.
yeah, so that's mine. I'm an overthinker and I'm trying to work on it, but it's not
Same.
something you can just
That
stop like that.
it's not easy to stop overthinking. I mean,
No.
But it
it's
keeps you up at night and stuff like that. That'd be like the worst. But
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's not easy.
mhm.
Right. I love that you mentioned that you started reading, which is really good, right? So
Mhm.
me too. I'm like, I need to get back into like that space because it's been a while. Have you, besides reading and stuff, you too, have you started doing anything kind of like out of your norm to kind of like, with us digging a little into ourselves and, seeing certain things we bring to the table and wanting to change it? Have you guys picked up like little habits besides Kim reading? Because I'm on the same path, but like anything else you guys have done lately to kind of like switch the script a little bit?
I so I am always trying to do 20 things at once. That's also a toxic trait of mine.
Mhm.
Um
Right.
so I want to read. I have all the
Mm.
tools to start reading, but I never take the time to sit and do that. So I actually do audible, so
Mhm.
audio
Mm.
books,
Yeah.
and
Right.
that's what I started doing. I started listening to more audio books, even if it's
Nice.
like 10 minutes a day, 20 minutes a day,
Yeah.
while I'm doing something, because clearly I feel like I can't just sit and read
Mm.
in
Mhm.
my
Mm-hmm.
brain. But so I listen and do whatever it is that I need to do to calm that part of my brain, like, okay,
Okay.
you're still doing something, but you're
Mm-hmm.
also reading.
Mhm.
So
Right.
I think just reading this book is something new because I stopped
mhm.
reading for a
Right.
long time.
Okay.
Every morning, you guys know I like write my manifestations, I read my
Yes.
Bible. So this was just something that I added and new.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
And I started reading this book before, but I wasn't, I guess I didn't pick it up as at
Mm.
the moment, I wasn't ready to read it at that time. And I think
Okay.
Right.
now I'm starting to be like, damn, like you read this chapter before, but you
Yes.
didn't
It
take it
hit
in
different
as
now?
you are now. So
Yes.
Mhm.
yeah.
So you're open to it
Okay.
now. That's
Mm-hmm.
cool.
Yeah.
Which is good. Yeah. So me, I did that with the Bible. So crazy. I had
Mm.
a real rough day, and I was just like taking, not wanting to get mad
Mm-hmm.
and take out everything on the person I was upset with, but it was just like I know if I would have spoke to them at that point, it was gonna be crazy. So I was like, let me just sit and pray real quick. And for whatever reason, it just came over me like pick up the Bible and start from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
I've never really started from the beginning.
Yeah.
Church and going to Bible studies, it's always they pick a Bible verse, going to
Mm-hmm.
this verse, whatever. So I'm like, I could listen to people talk about the Bible and stories, and I'm like, yeah, yeah, I remember hearing about that. But then I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, I really can't resonate with it, or I really can't give my input because I really don't know what I'm talking about.
Right.
So I'm like, when I started from the beginning, and that's what I've been doing every night. So I read like a couple pages through. The amount that I understand it now, and it's like a novela. It's legit like a novela, and it's like
Telenovela.
it's a telenovela, but it's literally like a guide to life. It's
Yeah.
so
Mhm.
crazy, and the stories, like how you see people in these stories, how your actions to people in
Mm-hmm.
these stories. But now I'm like, okay, like I'm starting to understand the real characters. No, they're
Mm-hmm.
not characters, but just for layman's
Yeah.
terms, the real characters and the real like stories in this book. It's like, okay, I get it now. So it was like a little eye opener for me because I'm like, wow, I have to admit that I really never read the Bible from the beginning ever.
Right.
I love how
Yeah.
like sometimes I'm reading the Bible and it could just be I'm reading a
Mm,
certain verse and then I might glance over to another verse and then it's something that you might be going through, and you'd be like,
Yes.
look at God. You just be
Right.
like,
Right. Right.
like I see, okay, I felt that. So I just love when
I
those
Yes.
see what
moments,
you doing.
I
right? I
love
just
that.
love when those
Hmm.
moments happen, and you just be like, okay, I hear you.
I
So,
hear
That
you.
is
Same here.
mm,
so my daughter the other day ordered something on Amazon and she's
mhm.
like, you got to get my package. You got to get my package. I'm like, what did you order? Like, you didn't even tell me you was ordering something. She ordered a Bible and
Mm.
shocked me because she never
Mm.
told me she wanted it. She bought it with her own money and just one day said I needed a Bible and ordered it and she has been reading it and
Yes.
journaling and like
Excuse me.
takes a like does her little own Bible study.
That is so good.
She also said that she found out that they have Bible study in school and she wants to like
Oh,
try to go see what it if she likes their Bible
okay.
study,
Mhm,
because not everyone is for you.
mhm.
Right.
Um, so she's like, I want to just at least see if it's something that I'm into. Um,
Yeah.
maybe I can get a guy. So that was really like a big eye opener to me because I don't
Mm.
I don't go to church. I mean, I do believe in
Mm-hmm.
God, pray all the
Right.
things. Um, but I'm like, oh my God, wow, my mother is so proud because my
I'm
mother is
sure.
church
Yes.
going, Bible, not that I'm
Mhm.
not, but
Yes.
she is like heavy, you know.
Right. Right.
So
That's
she is
great.
so proud. And I'm like, this is amazing, like that you want to do, no one had to tell you to do that.
Mhm.
Or
Yeah.
no one had to tell you like, oh, you should try this. It just
Right.
came from her own heart. So that was a big thing for me. I was super happy
That's
for
great
her.
that she bought it herself because I didn't have a Bible. I
Yes.
didn't own a Bible on my own till like probably like a few years ago. Before my
Same.
grandmother passed, she got me a
Mm.
Bible.
Mhm.
But I was like, I always wanted one. Like obviously our parents have ones. They have like the ones
Mm-hmm.
that they look like they've been through a lot.
Yeah. Yes.
But they had those. But
Right,
I
telling
wanted my
their life
own.
stories over
Yeah.
there now.
Right.
But
Right.
I always wanted
They've
my
been putting
own.
a
So.
lot into it.
Mhm.
Hmm.
So that's amazing that she was like, I'm gonna buy me a Bible.
Yes.
That is
So
So
now they
really,
kind of
really
want to
good.
do like they have this I've seen it online on social media. This one fitness lady that I follow, she's big on fitness and other things, but it's not just about her the workout. It's also about the
Mm.
mental for the women. Like it's a
Okay.
women's platform. She only,
Mm.
teaches women, only talks to women kind of thing. And they do a workout with you, they do affirmations. And she one day on her live, she was like, I wake up early and I do like this 52-week Bible study thing that she
Mm-hmm.
got off Amazon. So I ordered it for the three of us to
mhm.
do something together with them.
Oh, that's good.
That's perfect. Yep.
Hmm.
I love
Yes.
That's
that.
good.
So
Mhm.
it's pretty good. I like that
Steph,
they're
I
into
thought
that.
about you the other day because I saw that Pop the Balloon is going to Netflix.
Yes, I saw
My
it
husband
too.
is a lit. That is his show, girls.
Yes, I was like, oh, here we go.
He has been a fan from day one. I used to be
I
like,
was
"What are you watching?" Like, and then you
Right.
get hooked because I'm
mm-hmm.
like, all I hear is pop the balloon, and then the craziness that comes out
Right.
their mouth.
Yes.
Right.
He be on it. I know he's excited.
I was like,
I can't
oh
wait to
my
watch
God, look at this. Like I might have seen a
it.
few, and then I was like, these people are crazy. But now I'm like, they making it a show on Netflix. Like, are people
Yes,
gonna
I
sign up?
Because
couldn't
it's
believe
good.
it.
It really like I be talking a lot of crap to him, but it gets you hooked. Because the
There
things
was
that
some
come
good.
out of their mouth and
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
they say whatever. They
Mm-hmm.
don't
they
they
do.
not sparing your feelings.
What was
And I
that
don't
one I
know how I
sent
feel
you?
about that.
The one where she was like, "Yeah, because you're a little bit flashy," and he was like, "Flashy? You over here flashing them boobs?"
Yeah.
I was because she had like her shirt was on. She started mad Cleveland. I was like, "You flashy?"
Yes.
Yeah, flashy.
I was
Hmm.
dying.
Or some of these
Let me see.
guys
Oh,
are
there.
real, they toxic is just flying out. And the
Mm.
girls too, not just the guys. I'm not hating on the guys.
Yes.
You're like, what is happening with y'all? Yeah. Oh, I don't like your shoes. Your hair is parted in the wrong
Right,
place.
like what? That
Right.
you don't
Yes.
even make sense right now, but
Was it you did you send me, or was it my husband that sent me one where the guy was like, I could see your braid. I don't do weaves or wigs or fake hair. I could see the braid lift in your hair. And she was like,
he took it
really?
off.
And she just pulled it right off. And she just had like a buzz cut. And
Oh,
she looked
wow.
really pretty. And she was like, you didn't see a braid. You just, and she looked gorgeous. Everybody was like, oh my God, can I have my balloon back?
Now you want it back, huh?
Talking about you don't do fake hair, but you good with they're
Yeah.
crazy. They
Very
are
It's
crazy.
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 Yes,
So I guess we will be tuned in.
We definitely will.
absolutely.
I'm definitely going to tune in for that. I'm excited.
And then
Oh,
they really be going in on the multiple, like if they, I feel bad for sometimes when they have kids,
mhm,
because they really uh are hurtful sometimes, the comments they make about women that have
Hmm.
kids, or if they have multiple
Yeah.
baby daddies. I get it. If you got like six baby daddies, okay, fine. We should really think
Right.
about this here. We're not making great choices. And there was
No.
one guy who said that. He was like, I'm not comfortable with you because you make bad decisions. How many times you gonna have
not you
this
make
many
bad
baby
decisions.
daddies? You didn't figure it out? I was
Oh
like, you know
my
what?
God.
That is
Okay.
crazy.
Yes, yes.
Mm-mm-mm.
So I will be definitely tuned in.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Can't
Hmm.
wait. Yes. So these shows, they get a little crazy.
Just a tad. They do get a little crazy. They
And
Mhm.
do.
do you feel like that leads into like the real dating world? Like people are just saying whatever, even outside,
Yes,
like in person, like
I do. Hmm.
I also feel like that's why you can't, it's hard for people to find a partner and stuff, because this, not that you shouldn't have high standards,
Mhm.
yes, but I also feel
Yeah.
like some things that they pay attention to is just crazy. Like they
Yeah.
could be the
Yeah.
perfect package, but because his shoes didn't match
Right.
his belt, or her dress wasn't the
Yes.
right color, it's like, oh,
Yeah.
can't mess with you.
Mhm. I agree.
Hmm. So, how did you know your person was the person? Did you guys have like both of you? Did you have like how did you know that this was like maybe not your person at the time, but someone like did you have a feeling that ooh, like that because I remember Kim you saying I never gave my number out, but to
Mhm.
him I did.
Mhm.
Steph, we no, Steph is icebox, so that the icebox kind of like melted a little bit for her husband. It was like, woo, she got like some type of man she's dating. Oh my God, not Steph. So
Mhm.
like, what was an indicator for the both of you during the dating scene or just meeting this person to be like, okay, I could be comfortable, like I'm comfortable with this person in the beginning? Like, what was it?
Um, I don't. Like I said, I wouldn't normally do what I did, like give out my number. But then I just felt, I guess it was feeling. I felt like I
Mm.
could open up more. I felt comfortable around him, and he showed me he was always there. You okay?
There was a bug that just attacked me.
Like
Oh
I
my
could
gosh, she
grab you
was
in real
just about
life.
to run. No, I know I don't like bugs.
Right in my ear.
I
Oh
probably
my
would have been
God.
worse.
Almost
It's
died, guys.
gone.
I hope so.
I hope
Um,
so too.
yeah, so I think it was just feeling. He just
Okay.
made me feel comfortable. He was always there when I needed him, and so I just was like, okay, I wasn't really getting this before.
Mm. And have you always been able to be your authentic self with
Mm,
him?
I think with me, when I like it changed during time because from like
Okay.
dating from high school and stuff like that, I was afraid to eat in front of people. I was afraid to like
Mm.
burp or do whatever in front of people. And then and then I was just like, okay, as time went on with him, I was like,
Mm.
he's still here. Okay, I could just
All right.
back myself.
I could do it. Okay.
I mean, but I would say, not to be too gross, but I don't like farting in front of my.
There
Mhm.
is a study that says, and it came out last week, relationships where the partners can fart in front of each other are one of the healthiest relationships ever.
So funny I bring this up because I was watching something on Instagram as per usual,
Hmm.
and it was the Shannon Sharp and
Mm,
Chad
yeah.
Ochocinco
Yes.
podcast
Hmm.
with
Mm-hmm.
Coach Prime, and they were asking, they always going at each other like
Mm-hmm.
in a great,
Yeah.
in a funny way. So they were talking about women farting, and they asked I forget which one. I think Shannon Sharp asked Chad. They had this conversation, so now they were involved in Coach Prime,
Mm-hmm.
and they were like, how do you feel about women farting in front of you?" And Prime was like, "Hell no, that's absolutely not."
I
And
don't
Shannon
feel.
was like, "Thank you, thank you." And Chad Ochocinco was like, "What is wrong with you? That's natural. Like,
Yeah.
that means," he said the same thing about a study you said, like, they're comfortable with you. That means your
Hmm.
person is doing something natural in front of you.
Mm,
And they're like,
Right.
you're nasty. That means you've been doing it too much in front of them that they felt comfortable to
mm-hmm.
fart in front, and you still with this person. Then they
Yeah.
go as far as Shannon Sharp and Coach Prime go as far as like, you ever heard your mother fart? You ever heard your grandmother fart? And it's
Yes.
like, yes.
Yes.
But them two are like,
No.
absolutely not. I've never heard any of my female
I
family
mean, I
members.
know, like, obviously they know that we do it, but it's like,
Yeah.
it took a while for me to get to that point, like where I could just
Hmm.
Mm.
burp, or I always felt like people was watching, so I would eat a certain way. I wouldn't want people to see me eat.
Mm.
Like that was just me growing up. And so
Right.
I realized as time went on, I was like, he does not care. So then I became comfortable.
I was,
Okay.
I was never worried about the eating
Mm.
because I want to eat, girl. I was never the salad girl. Like,
No,
I'm
but like
really,
you don't want to
woo!
seem like, oh my God, like damn, that girl could eat.
Yeah, I was never the salad. Let me um eat light. No.
Hmm.
Or let me be careful how I'm eating, or eat with a,
Mm.
I'm picking up the chicken, okay? Sorry.
With my fingers.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think my mom said that when she was dating my dad, like she was with my grandfather, and I guess she tried to eat with like a chicken wing with a fork, and he was like, pick up the chicken. It's okay.
Oh. Pick it up.
Like, let's stop right now.
Right, right.
Come on. Yeah.
Yes. No, I was never like that, like worried about what I look like to eating. But I will say, like, not at first with the passing gas, I didn't do that. And even now, I don't really, not that often. Like, I don't care to. If I have to, I have to, but it's not something that I'm like purposely trying to, do.
Like go to the bathroom, go
Yeah.
somewhere, go to the other room.
Yeah. I'm not moving. That I won't do. Like, let me get up
Mm.
and go. You
Mm.
know. Because
No.
there's some people that are overly gassy. You're like, all right, you're doing a lot.
Uh, oh my God. I didn't break the gas in my relationship. It wasn't me. Definitely not. It was definitely the other person. But it did take me a while. And then one time it just happened.
Slipped.
I think that happened to me
Slipped.
too. Me too. And I was like, oh
Me
my God.
slipped and he called my dad. Oh my God, Pops, your daughter finally farted in front of me. And my dad is like on the phone. I'm like, that's ridiculous. That's so nonsense. He was like, she finally let it rip. And I'm like, oh my God, this is more mortifying than fucking farting. Oh, it was so crazy. Yeah, I was even like scared in the beginning to like, I'm like, we do like hotel days on Friday, and I'm like, we have to stay in this room like after we go out. Like, I'm gonna have to go to, and y'all, I go to the bathroom like 6 times a day, and it's like, oh my God, I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom. And the first two times, when I tell you I came home in so much pain, I was like, never again. It's over. It
You
is done. I'm going. You're gonna hear the courtesy flush. That's it. I can't do this no more. This fake shit is not happening.
this is not for me.
Yes.
It is not for me, and it was murder she wrote. I was like, listen, unfortunately, we're here
I gotta
together,
go.
and we've got to deal with it. I gotta go.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
In the beginning, it took me a little bit to use the bathroom. Not long though, but it
It's so
wasn't
crazy.
some.
Why are we like that?
I don't
Why?
know. I don't know.
Me either.
I
No
think
clue.
most females it's like that. Like,
Well, because then
Yeah,
you have men like, Chad,
I
not Chad,
know.
but them,
mm,
Shannon and Coach Prime, like you're
mm,
disgusting
mm-hmm.
Right.
and
You're
you
right.
should break up with her at this
The
point.
masses. That's what I'm
Like
saying. The masses.
imagine they was really dating someone and like they really hit it the whole time. They'd be walking around looking crazy.
Girl, you bloated 24/7. Let it out.
Yes, let it out. It's coming out your mouth. You keep messing around.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah. Oh
Mhm.
yeah.
Mm-mm.
But yeah.
Okay.
What
Yes.
about you? Were there like certain things that like you was just like holding off in the beginning of your
That I was
relationship?
what? Like hiding or something?
Yeah.
Uh,
Like you
mm,
felt embarrassed besides that.
no. I think I was pretty comfortable. That was the one thing that made me uh I felt so comfortable right away. Like we
Mm,
started talking on like you guys know I was it was like a matchmake
mm-hmm,
and we started talking the first day we started talking, we talked from that day on till currently.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
We never stopped talking. And then we went on a date like a week after we started talking on the phone. And I think I've seen him every day since then, just about.
Oh, right.
But
Right.
when I tell you, even just talking on the phone, it was just like a something I never felt before. Like I was so
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
comfortable. I didn't feel like I had to be somebody else. And I think that was the
yeah.
difference for me. Like I was just me. And
Mm,
Right.
I wasn't like trying to be different or give my representative or anything like that.
Mm.
It was just this is me, this is how I am, and
Yep.
take it or leave it.
mhm,
And
Yeah.
he was so chill and our vibe was just great. And then I remember our first date, it was just like when I saw him, it was like my body just like it was like a relaxation. Like I feel comfortable
Yes.
with this
mhm.
person. Like I don't have
Mm-hmm.
to worry.
Right.
And I'm
Mm-hmm.
not that girl either. Like I trust no one. So if
Mhm.
I'm going out
Yep.
with you, I'm like, where are we going? How do
Mm.
I get out? What
Yeah.
is
Right, right.
this? Listen,
Right.
follow me because I'm gonna be here.
Mhm.
Right. Right.
So for me to just be like, okay, I'm good is a big
Mm.
deal. So I was like, okay, this must be it.
Yeah.
So that was all.
Mm.
And for you, how did you
It was
did
just comfortable.
it
It
was
was
the
just
comfortability.
it was comfortable. Yeah, it was comfortable from like the time we met and then going on our first date. We went on a first date like where we came back from Mexico on a Tuesday. I think we went on a date that Friday. And it was like I was nervous at first because I haven't dated. I was
Hmm.
married for what, 10 years, 12 years. So I was like, oh my God, I don't know how to do this. And I was like talking to myself on the drive there. I'm like, what do I even do? What do you even say? But once I got there, it was like, boom. It's just
Worries
like
went away.
talking this, everything. But I'm a texter. I don't like the phone. And
Mhm.
he's very old school. Like you need to be on the phone. Like I need to talk to you. I don't do well with texting.
Mhm.
And with his job, I can't be in a hole and texting you. Like I gotta just pick up the phone from my earpiece and be like, yeah, I'm safe. You're good. Okay, talk to you later. Click. So, but because he works nights and I work days, I was on the phone from like 12 o'clock in the morning to like 5 o'clock in the morning. It's like, okay, I'm the one losing sleep here, buddy. I'm very tired. But it was like conversation, conversation, conversation. And then, yeah, we were in each other's presence. I didn't get to see him every day because of our work schedule, but then it was every Friday. Once he met my dad, then he can come here whenever. So that's just been it. And it's just been murder she wrote. So it's been great. But I think it was just that the connection on the trip, and then it just came. We came here, and it was great. It's been fine. And I farted in front of him, and then pooped because I couldn't hold it. And here we go. And I keep farting every day after. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm not kidding.
Oh,
It's just so
God.
Letting
nice.
it rip, girl. Letting it rip.
Yes. We could just be our authentic selves. And it's like
Yes.
we were speaking about that stuff, and you really can't always be your authentic self with everybody.
Mhm.
But
No.
when you can be your authentic self, that's phenomenal.
And I think that goes across the board,
Hmm.
not just with partners. I think that's with friends,
Yeah.
everywhere, in all aspects of relationships. You
Mhm.
Yeah.
can't, I feel like you can't be, you don't allow yourself to be your authentic self at all times. It's hard to
Hmm.
get to that, but we should.
Yeah.
But I think sometimes you feel like the person is, going to judge you, or you don't have the good,
Yeah.
comfortable vibe from them that you feel like
Hmm.
you can just be you.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
And that says a lot too.
It
Mhm.
does.
So that is
Hmm.
that is cool. Very good. But the
Yeah.
farting thing, I feel like people need to let that go. Like, stop.
Me too. It's such a thing. Like, just fart. Get it over and done with.
The same way you gotta let it out, we gotta let it out.
We've got to let it out. Just fart. Let it go. Be comfortable.
Whatever.
Mhm.
You know what I will say that I'm very excited about is that it stays light longer. And I really do feel like seasonal depression is like a thing,
Yeah, I
because
agree.
when it's too much rain, I'm like funky. I can't
Mhm.
deal with this anymore.
Hmm.
Or when it's the winter, it's like, oh, I'm so over this. But the sun is here and it's still light out. I am
Mhm.
living my best life right now.
Right. It's the best in the world. It is.
Yes, yes. That's why I need to be on a permanent vacation.
Yes. My dad was just telling me about this woman who has gone on 142 cruises. She gets
Oh.
paid to do it. So she chose to take her life savings and put it towards going on different cruises and doing reviews.
Mhm.
So she started small, and then they started like she started picking up like momentum and viewers and stuff, and like doing reviews for the ships and getting them people because of her reviews. So now that's legit her job. She travels the world on cruises, does reviews, gets paid for it, but she travels the world
For
That's
her
cool.
job.
for her job, and she made it a job. My dad was telling me this, and I was like, I don't believe you. And he showed me like the video, and she's done 142 cruises so far, and this is how she makes the bang for her buck, and she gets to live her life cruising, literally.
That's cool.
Yes.
I think that is amazing. I've seen blogs like that, and some people
Mm.
do it for a year, like not that they get
Oh
paid to
my
do it,
God.
Mhm.
but they like
Yeah.
book a cruise, people that are
Mm.
retired, and they book long cruises, like 2 week, and they just go from ship to ship. And it's
Mm.
my husband looked it up. It's not that the price is really not that bad
Mhm.
to be
No.
on it for a year.
Mhm.
Could
Right.
I personally do cruises for a year? I don't know.
To be on a boat,
Um,
like,
right,
Right.
because it's
that's a
that
lot.
boat life for a year. That's the only
Yeah.
part that I'm like, okay, I need my
Right.
regular space. And the
Right.
water walk is a little much sometimes. But it's still a vacation.
But
And to
Yeah.
how?
do it
Because
for a year,
I don't do cruises. You do. How do you do the nighttime where it's just like pitch black outside?
you don't
Mm.
have to look at it.
Mm. I'll be like, we don't even know.
Right. I don't
Like
even know
even
what's coming.
even like when we was at your wedding, right? At night, I'm like, we right by the ocean. We don't know what's could come our way because we
Yes.
can't see it. Like this is the stuff
What
Right.
do
that
you mean
goes
you
to
don't
my
know
mind.
what's coming out of the ocean? What?
It could be a freaking huge tsunami coming. You don't even know. It's just knocking
Even
you.
if you do know, at that point, you already at the ocean,
No,
honey.
but you see, like, damn, them
Oh,
waves is moving. Them waves. Let's start making our way. You don't even have time to think when it's nighttime. It's just straight smacking you.
Yes,
Yeah,
that
no. No,
That's that overthinking. We need
yeah,
to
it
stop
is.
that.
It is the
That
overthinking.
is
Yeah.
if we already thinking about the bad things that could possibly happen. I'm
No, because
looking
with
at
me,
it
that's
differently.
anything. If I
No,
go
I
to the
know.
movie theaters, I need to
Yeah.
know the nearest exit because if
Right.
something happens, like, no.
But that's the part that we have to work on because we have to look at it
Yeah.
from a different perspective. Like, because you can't not do these things because you're worried that something bad is going to happen. My train of thought is my day is my day. Whatever day God has laid out for me that my lights are going out, He's already planned that in my book.
So that means
I
you jumping
that,
off the plane September 30th? That's what you're saying?
absolutely not.
I thought I could throw that in there.
Ta-da. He also says sometimes you break legs, arms, body parts, and then you're still alive. I'm not doing that.
I'm not taking that chance. Okay.
I'm holding the bags. I'll bring lunch, dinner, drinks, whatever you want. I'll be a photographer. I'm not jumping out of the plane.
Mm,
That's not happening.
okay.
That's too much for me. You want me to have a
Okay.
heart attack on the way down?
Oh, but
No.
then I just said a freaking tsunami come and she just,
See,
so
see,
you,
that's what I'm
you,
saying.
you
Exactly
saying,
what
You
I'm
oh, you want
are
me to have a heart
literally
attack because
no,
I
that's what
jumped
I'm
out the
you want me
saying.
to
plane?
go up in a plane and just jump out? The
Yes.
hell to the no.
You only live once, YOLO.
And I'm gonna make sure it lasts.
I mean, when it's your day, it's your day.
That's what you just said.
Don't use
That's
my
what
words against me, ladies. Don't use my words
You the
against
one
thank
me.
you, Kim.
overthinking, like if
Thank
I jump
you.
out this plane, I might have a heart attack.
Right.
I
So,
am. I'm scared of the
so
plane.
you don't know you in an island, a freaking tsunami could come. That's just something that happens
Then
all
I'm
the time.
swimming with the mermaids.
What, what if we don't know how to swim?
She said
Then you
you
I'm
know
on your
what?
floating
own.
with the mermaids.
I'm a choke hold you. We making it. We're gonna do the one arm.
No, we. Oh.
No, I
Do you
think
feel like you're missing out on something though? Like if you don't try something once, like right? No, my opinion only.
um I well no, it depends on what it is. So
Yeah.
jumping out of a plane has never been a thing for me.
No, I'm not talking about that though. I'm just like for Kim, like the tsunami, the traveling on a plane, like, do you think like you're missing out on just like what life has to offer outside of here, maybe?
Um, I do, but I like with Steph's wedding, that's a long flight for me. Or when I went to
Yeah.
California, that's a long flight for me. So
Okay.
I'll do it, but it's just like the anxiety is
Mm.
like at 1,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's not
Okay.
worth the anxiety for you, in a sense.
I mean,
Right.
if it's like a must, like it was a must for your wedding,
Hmm.
So
No, like not that you
Mm-hmm.
won't do it. You do it
yeah,
under certain
yeah.
circumstances.
hmm
Okay.
Yes.
Is the hubby like, is he into like traveling? Does he like to travel?
Yeah, he traveled. He been
He
to
travels. Okay.
Thailand. He been to, all these
Oh.
like yeah. So
Okay.
him
Okay. Okay.
him flying is not a problem.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I may not be the biggest fan of the flight. I realize that now I'm not afraid to fly, but I think a little bit more. Like, some
Mm.
thoughts go past my mind. But I try to focus on like all I need is the sunshine, the heat.
Mm.
I'm gonna get there and I'm gonna have a good time.
See
And
Yes.
now the anxiety for flying is more high. Before,
Mm.
prior to these planes not falling as much, I probably would have done it. I probably been like, okay. But now I'm like, oh no.
Right. Right.
I
So
mean I
give me some
understand
times
it,
when they're not flying,
especially
they're not falling as much. I'll be good.
Okay. I will hold you to that.
but I hate to be that person, but there's more car accidents that kill people in a day than
Yes.
there is planes falling out of
Yes.
the sky.
Yeah, but not gonna wood, it
It don't
happened.
matter.
It hasn't happened to me, so I'm good.
Just a
So,
heads up.
Just the
and
statistics,
I'm not falling out the sky. If the plane, something happens to the plane is going down. The freaking car gets, I'm crashing. God forbid, no, that doesn't happen. But I feel like I'd rather crash than fall out the freaking sky.
Imagine falling out the sky and surviving that. There's people
No,
who
no.
have done that. That,
Mm-mm.
What do you mean, like
yeah,
fall out the plane or like just the plane crash and they're
like
alive?
plane crash and they alive.
That
Travis
movie Alive
Barker.
where they crashed in the cold and they would it's a true story where they started eating
Yeah,
their
that's
some of their
Mm-mm.
that's
mates
a
on the
traumatic movie for
flight.
me. That's all I could
Yeah,
remember as
no.
a kid.
Or
Them
if you
eating
fall in
each
the
other.
water, you don't know if there's sharks. Hell no. I'd rather no.
That's my biggest fear.
I
The shark.
am I'm good.
Yeah,
So y'all don't like cruises because you worried about what's in the water.
No.
I don't like cruises. Yeah, I don't mess with the water. The water is its own entity, and I need to respect that. That's why I've
I
never been
agree
on a
the
cruise.
water is its own entity, but I'm above it. I'm in the ship. I feel like
What
I'm
happens if
not
a
bothering.
storm comes?
Then it's
Hell
gonna
no.
suck you up, like the Titanic.
No, it's not.
Like
You're
that.
just gonna be doing this on the water, bubble. You
No,
know.
if
Or
it's like this, and I'm up here, hanging up for my life,
I've
I'm gonna
watched
choke you
all
out.
these
I can't go from up here.
you're gonna be like Titanic holding the top.
Just like this. Where is
Are
he
you gonna be
now
like
to save
Rose?
me?
You're gonna be like
Yes,
Rose
let's
and take
go.
over the whole suitcase.
No, I'll share. I'll share.
we knew
I
he fit
used
on
to
there, but whatever. They didn't want that story to end. Because that man fit on that, okay?
Definitely did. They could have canoodled and they would have survived.
We're gonna take turns, okay? You get on,
Yeah.
now I get on.
Mm-hmm.
No, but I used to watch these fishing shows on I
Me
forget
too.
what channel, but these
I like Shark
TLC,
Week.
one of those
Mm-hmm.
channels
Mm-hmm.
where they go out on these big ships and they're like catching
Like
fish, crab,
shrimp.
all
Yeah,
these
yeah.
different
Yes.
things. And it's they're in the craziest of waters and it's like a race to whoever could get and you see
Yep.
it's a big boat and you
Mm.
see it like going
The
up and down
water
the
just
way.
splashing on.
Yes.
And
It's
yes,
huge.
and they be out there walking. I'm like, so
Nah, yeah.
we're gonna be okay. It's
Mm.
just not gonna feel nice.
No.
Yeah,
That's
no.
what I think
Oh,
of
what
when I
about the ones when COVID came around? They were stuck on the boat for bad long.
Oh my God. I would have freaked out. I would have
Get
freaked
me the
out.
hell off of this boat.
Fly me.
come
Here, send
on,
me a
ladies. We gotta
helicopter.
do okay. What if we do a 3 day?
We could start there.
It has a stop every day. Like you're not in the ocean for long periods of time. Because I think that's where y'all are like,
Wait till the
okay.
boat docks in the middle of the ocean or it docks some.
No, it docks somewhere
Oh,
and you're
okay.
able to get off
Maybe,
every day.
maybe.
Because I think that,
I'll
for
think
some
about
people,
it.
it's like if you're just traveling in the
I mean,
ocean.
in the daytime, it looks so nice being in the
Beautiful.
water, like you just see blue. But at night, I'm like, there's something there.
It's the darkness that gets
Yeah,
you.
Yeah.
I don't like the dark. I don't like the dark at night. Nothing. I sleep with the TV on. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Oh,
I sleep.
really?
Yeah. So
I have
So
to have
not just
nightlights.
the ocean. I
no, it's
got
not just the ocean.
No, it's not just the ocean. I
you.
have
It does
nightlights.
feel, I'm not even gonna lie, it does feel a little eerie sometimes. But what I will say is I feel like some of these ships are so huge that there's so
Right.
much going on that you can't really if you don't want to focus on what's happening out there, like, okay, it's pitch black, it's quiet, you don't have to because there's so much distracting you from that. You don't have to focus on
Mm.
that. This is what's
I
happening
would
now.
find some place. When I get back
You
to my room, I would be like, "Yo, it is dark as hell out here."
don't
Right.
look.
No,
Close the
I
window.
can't help it.
I don't know. Right. Me too. It's like, what you're not supposed to do, you do because you're not supposed to do it. And I would be in that window like this the whole time, like, oh
Mhm.
my God, is something coming
And then
all
it'd
the
be
time.
such a small dog.
It's
And
a small window.
what are
That's
you
why I
gonna
did my
do
little.
then? See, I'd rather
I don't
not know.
know. I don't know. I don't want to know either, but it's like it's just so tempting. You just got to do it.
I'd
Mm.
rather not know.
I,
Mm-mm.
I I agree, but it just is what it is. Well, we'll have to go on a boat and see how we react. The three of us on a boat, and we'll take it from there.
Can
That'll
we
be great.
start there? Oh, see, you don't gotta fly. I know there's a cruise leaving the city.
Yeah,
We can do it. Gotcha.
that's
Don't
true.
gotta get on a plane. Figured it out
Don't gotta get on a
already.
plane.
Look at me.
There
Silence
you
from both
go.
of you.
Yeah. We can try. Let me work up to that. Let me manifest this, okay? Let me manifest. I want to go on a
It's so
boat.
much
Let's make it a
fun,
good
I
time.
promise.
Yeah.
Think about it.
We'll work on it.
Okay.
We'll work on it. You got that at least. Woo woo.
All right. All right. Everyone here, they're working on it. Thanks.
We're working
And
on it.
I'm
So we
not
got a good
jumping out of a plane. It's
manifestation.
not happening.
Fine. Fine. But you did just give a whole spiel of you got to try something and we're working on it. But
Kim, would you jump out of a plane?
No. Well, first, I don't even like flying. You think I want to jump out of a
I
plane?
right, I
was
was gonna
trying
say
to
she
see
don't
how I
even want
can
to get
get
in it
you.
to
I
go up
was trying
there.
to see. I was trying to see.
I want to see it to get up there, but that's fine.
You really want
Oh,
to do that though? Okay, so what makes you want to jump out of a plane? That's what I
well,
want. Like, what is it that you're getting out of it?
so I'm glad you asked because we were gonna kind of like try to loop it here. I have a bucket list. Do you ladies have a bucket list for life?
Yes.
I have a
Mm-hmm.
bucket list. And for me, my bucket list is things that I want to challenge myself to do that the normal me wouldn't do, just to
Okay.
see what my just like what excites me, what I'm really looking to do that I wouldn't normally do. And God forbid, I die young. I want to accomplish a couple of exciting things. That's one of my exciting things. Just because I can't normally do it, I don't have access to it all the time. So it's part of my bucket list. I want to jump out of a plane. Am I ready to do it September? Probably not. But if I
Is
have the
that number
opportunity,
one
why
on
not
your
take it?
list?
Number one.
So
Oh,
I'm
jumping out of a
sorry.
plane?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's maybe like five, six.
Okay. I was gonna say then you
Yeah.
manifested the jumping out of the plane real fast.
No, but I do have a bucket list. What's number
Okay.
one on your bucket list? Anybody?
I told you I wanted to
Hmm.
go to Italy, so
Okay. What about you, Steph? Bucket list.
Bucket list. I have like a bunch of open tabs, ADD. Here we
mm.
are. Like
Yeah.
a bunch of bucket lists. I got a bucket list
Mhm.
for my house. I got a bucket list for my life. I got a bucket list for travel.
I think that's good. That's good.
That's how I think. So I want to do like go to Europe. That's on a bucket list, like
Mm.
Italy too. I want to
Mm.
do one of those trips where I do like Italy,
I want to
places
go to
in Europe, like
Paris.
all
I want to
like
see the Eiffel
Paris,
Tower.
Mm.
Eiffel Tower.
Tower. Right.
Right.
I know what you're trying to say,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like
Yes.
you know how they do like that backpacking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna backpack it because I know that I can't pack that light.
Mm.
But I want to do something like that where you know how they take a
Okay.
plane over there and then they
Yep.
take a train to this spot. I want to do
Mm-hmm.
that. That's
Yep.
on my bucket list.
Okay. That's a good bucket list.
Um, but like thrill things, I'm not that big of a thrill
Okay.
kind of girl. Like I'm not jumping out of a plane. I'll do
Mm-hmm.
roller coasters. I'm not
Yeah, I think
bungee
I could still do roller
jumping. I'm
coasters.
not doing
Me
all
neither.
those. I don't personally understand causing fear for yourself. Like I don't even watch scary movies because I
Hmm.
don't
Neither.
understand it. Like why do I want to get scared? For what? What is it doing for me?
They say people like us are crazy, and I say people like us because I love scary movies.
Why? But why? Do you like the fact of getting scared? Are you even scared? Because some people watch it. Like my husband says, it's not even scary. So he loves
Mm-hmm.
scary movies, and
Some stuff, yeah, is not scary, but I like a good scary movie, like to scare the living daylights out of myself.
But
It's
why?
like you,
why?
um, the study said because we're crazy, we're like mentally insane somewhere. But for me, I think it's just like it's the thrill. It's the thrill. Like
But
I
that's not
like
something
comedy,
that
yeah,
be in
I
your
want to laugh.
mind.
No, as a little girl, yes. Like I would be so scared after a scary movie. Like I'll be like, Kim, why do you torture yourself? You sit in the living room in the dark watching this scary movie. Everybody's asleep at that point. Your room is downstairs. So now you got to go downstairs in the dark after you watch this scary movie. Your mom and dad are all the way in the other room on the other side of the house. Why? Why did you just do that? For me, genuinely, to sleep under a quilt, under a blanket the whole night, wake up
Petrified.
drenched in sweat. So I don't know. but I love it. So I
No,
love it.
when I was younger, I used to love scary movies, but now I don't see the purpose of getting scared. Even it's too, so bad for me. And I also, I mean, this is my crazy too. Like I feel, I don't like suspense music. Like if I hear suspense music on a show, I'm like,
Yeah.
why are you watching this? You
Yeah.
need to change it right now.
Yeah. Or I'll mute it and then wait for it to.
Yeah.
I think too, it prepares you. God forbid you go through something like that. You know what to do. Come on.
No, I'm gonna figure it out on my
No,
own.
no, no, no. Okay. I am like, whoo,
Yeah.
not happening. So if I hear a
Yeah.
little suspenseful music, I'm already attacking my husband. Like, why? You know, I don't like scary movies. Why are you putting this on? And it'll be like a whole action movie. He's like, you're gonna like it. It's action.
Yeah. You know, I'm all in. Let's do
But I
it.
could watch action where they're shooting up everywhere,
Mm-hmm.
doing all kind
Right.
of craziness. But I cannot do,
Right.
not doing it.
Yeah, like I love the thrill, I guess. I'm crazy. I like scary everything. Books, movies. My daughter's like, you're
I don't
really
do
crazy.
haunted houses.
No, me either.
I want to do haunted houses every year for Halloween. I'm the one who does the haunted hayrides. I'm the one who drags everyone. I made my dad do a haunted hayride. He's like, what am I doing
I
here?
will
I was like,
piss my
entertaining my
pants,
crazy.
number one.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Mm-hmm.
I'm holding the bags. I will hold your bags. I will be outside. I will have everything ready.
Yeah.
You want a snack? You want a shot? You want to do what you want? I got it because I'm not going in there.
Yeah, I'm the crazy one. I'm crazy. I love all that stuff. But yeah, I don't know. It's
No,
the thrill of
no,
it.
no,
I don't
no.
know why. I would
I
love to
don't
learn why, but
understand
it's the thrill.
why. Why do you want to be scared? Like for what?
Mm-mm.
What is it doing
It's
for you?
Like life ain't
it's
stressful
fun.
enough and you want to scare yourself.
I know.
Exactly.
Well, Kim, if you got to put it like that, maybe that's
Like I'm
why, right?
good.
Get
I'm
away in a
good.
fake sense of thrill, right? Let me get away from reality real quick.
Yeah, no,
Maybe. I don't know.
that I can't do. So yeah, I'm not a thrill person. I think those things,
That makes sense.
just like traveling, a lot of it is traveling. A lot of it is like personal growth
Hmm.
stuff for me on my bucket list.
Right.
Or like I want to go to this place. I want to see this thing.
Mm-hmm.
But nothing's like jumping out of planes. Not
Yeah.
happening. Maybe
All
be a
right.
part of the SWAT team one
You
day.
do it. You do it, Kim. Let us know
I'm
how.
gonna do it. I'll send you guys videos.
I'm gonna record for her. Don't worry, because I'm gonna hold the
Yes, ma'am.
bags. I
You
said
are.
I would.
Yep.
Okay.
My
Okay.
husband will go with you. Don't worry.
He's gonna do it too?
Can't wait. Yeah, he's gonna do
Yes.
it.
Oh wow.
He's
He's
always
gonna do
wanted,
it.
he loves planes. So he definitely, why he want to jump out of it, I have no idea. But go ahead. I'll be
I'm
supportive.
looking forward to it. Hmm. Well, we'll keep you posted.
Yes.
Good luck.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So this was great, ladies. It
Yes.
was great combo.
Yeah.
It
I
was
love
good
how we jumping
talking.
and talking. Yes,
Mhm.
absolutely.
Yes.
All the things that come to mind, all the topics we're seeing, just everything. Just
Mm-hmm.
every little sprinkle here and there.
Mm-hmm.
Little sprinkle. So who's giving our
So
quote today?
I have the quote. So can't wait to have our cards, Kim. So I could like, well, let me read the
Yes, I know.
quote to y'all today.
I gotta mail it out to y'all. I gotta mail it out.
So
So the quote today
excited.
is, I'm so excited. Nobody is built like you. You design yourself. And that's by Jay-Z.
Jigga.
I like how we all bop to this. So yeah.
All right. So we want to thank everyone for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can follow us on all social media at Calm Before the Storm Podcast. If you have any ideas, topics, or anything you want us to talk about, you can send us a message on our social media or you can email us at thecalmbeforethestorm at gmail. Yes, I said it right.
Yes.
We
Thanks for
did
watching,
it.
peeps.
Thank you for
Thank you
watching.
for
We'll see you next
watching.
time.
Bye.
Bye.